Hey everyone, this is Wade from FishFinderMounts.com and FlowTube Fanatics, and I am here in the interior of British Columbia on a beautiful lake here. Not Roche Lake, like the typical lake I'm usually on when you see these videos, but a different lake here. I've had a great day of fishing, and I thought I'd just take some time to review the Humminbird Helix 5 DI. And I've really enjoyed this fish finder. I was using earlier today when I was on another lake. I took a break and then I came out onto this lake. Oh, and my good friend here, Chris, he's playing a fish right now, so I think he might have just lost it, unfortunately. Nice job there, Chris.
Well, at least there's some action for me. It's good.
Yeah. Was that on the Chronomid?
Yep, that's your Chronomid.
Very nice. So we've got this Humminbird Helix 5 DI I've been using, and I've been really impressed with it. I was using the Elite 4X Chirp today from Lowrance, and I really like their menu systems and stuff like that. But I have to say that I have to become more of a Humminbird fan, because the clarity of this screen has been incredible. Like, if you go and you look at the view here right now, you can just put it on strictly DI or various different functions, and in terms of the brightness, actually brightness here is adjusted like with Lowrance. You just hit the power button here and you just hit go to light, and right now it's on 10. This is bright enough, and it's been really sunny. Like, I think I had it on 8 earlier or 7 or whatever, and that is plenty bright enough on a really sunny day, whereas I had to have the Chirp, Elite 4X Chirp on like a 9 setting out of 10, so that's good because it saves you your battery. You can run it longer. I've been running this fish finder today for probably a solid 5 hours so far, and it's been running all day long on our U3 mount. This is a 5 amp hour battery inside of here on our U3 mount. And of course, you see all the different holes that are drilled in here, and then, you know, we've got the holes pre-drilled for the Helix 5 DI, or any Helix 5, it's the same thing. And you can see the transducer down here in the water. If I want to launch or beach, I can have this out of the water so I can protect it, and then I can swing it back into the water when I'm ready to get going here, once I'm in the water and I'm fishing. Of course, it's pointing this way because that's the way I'm kicking when I'm in a belly boat. I'm kicking backwards, unlike a conventional boat situation. But here you can see how nice and clear it is, and the DI signal I'm getting, and I'm really getting, like, it is a HD screen as well, so they've got a higher resolution on it, and just the definition of things I'm picking up, I have to say, is better than the Lowrance Elite 4X Chirp. This is just easier to see, easier to read. The menu system, again, though, is more complicated. You can see here, when you're in here, you can actually change the sides, how big you want each side. If you select the right or left arrow, then you can do that, and then you can change the size of the position, so you have very little of the DI or a lot of the DI, what have you. I like to keep it at around 40, so it's equal. 40 gives you equal positioning. So you can see there's 40 there. And we'll just exit out of that. Oh, if you go up, you're exited out, and then you can change the sensitivity. I did increase the sensitivity a little bit. I think it comes default 10. I went up to 12. You can enhance the down imaging and stuff like that. But just going back to the menu here, if you hit the menu button multiple times, you see how it scrolls through here. Well, here you've got 3 tabs, so if you go over, you're going to go to each tab and get into the setup, and you can see the menu features in the setup, and then you're going to go to the sonar part of it, and you can, you know, tweak their switch fire, their surface clutter, imaging frequency, beam select, all of that kind of stuff. And the switch fire, I believe, should be alternating between the different beam frequencies that you can actually use off the transducer. So yeah, I mean, I haven't really had to tweak it much or anything today, so I can't give you a really in-depth view of everything, but unbelievable. I've been really happy with it. I think this is going to be my go-to finder until something better comes along for a float tube. I mean, I like the Lowrance Elite 4X where it goes up vertically. It's a little bit more compact, but this hasn't gotten my way at all. It's a sort of a 5-inch screen diagonally. Now the Lowrance Elite 4X Chirp is actually the same size, but it's kind of this way vertically. So this is kind of a nice format. But you've got this chunk of extra stuff here. I also use the Dragonfly 5 DVS, and that's a really cool product too. But I'm kind of a techie guy, and I like lots of menu stuff and features and tweakability. And the Dragonfly didn't have as much tweakability as this Humminbird Helix 5 DI. So I've really been enjoying it. I think it's a great product. I think it's well worth the money. It's for the money to get a down scan imaging. We paid about $250 US for this, so I mean, you can't beat that. It's just a fantastic product for the money. And I think in the range of prices and packaging, if you want a side imaging product, you're looking at about $500 on this form factor here. And they've got I know that they have the Helix 7s coming out soon too. So those I expect will be very cool. Hopefully we can do a review on those as well. Anyways, this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com and Float Tube Fanatics, and you can call us at 1-855-784-3474 to get your perfect fish finder mounting solution today. And we're just having a beautiful mid-September day out on the lake here, fishing away, and my buddy Chris here got a nice fish on. He's on a Fish Cat 4 there. He's got the Elite 4X HDI, which is the last generation of the Lowrance stuff, and it's great. It's a great finder too. So all these finders that we're reviewing here are just fantastic products and great for you know, a belly boat. They're not too large, and you know, you can run one like the Elite 4X HDI. You can run on a 2.9 amp hour battery all day long. And this one on a 5 amp hour battery all day long. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com. I should also mention too, this product here doesn't have a standby mode like the Lowrance stuff and the Dragonfly stuff, which is disappointing because you have to actually power the thing down. Once you dial into fish, you don't need it anymore. I'm anchored right now. I really don't need it on, but I'm doing a review for you guys, so I've got it on. But I have to power this thing right off, and I have to go through the boot up screen again. It takes a little bit of time. Whereas with the Lowrance and Dragonfly stuff, you don't have to go through any boot up. You can put it on standby, puts it into screensaver mode, powers the screen down essentially, and then as soon as you hit any button, it just comes right back on to life, and away you go. So that's a cool thing. That's a contrast, so you guys can kind of, like, you know, you who are looking at different finders, what's the pluses and minuses. The Lowrance stuff, and the Dragonfly stuff, they have a rotating base. This has a fixed base. It's a gimbal bracket. You can see down here it's not moving, but with our product it doesn't matter because you can swivel this 360 degrees really nicely, so you know, it negates that issue, and then you just lock it down here with the thumb screw. So it's a beautiful setup here, and I'm really enjoying it. And you can see here again is the transducer, the down scan imaging transducer from Humminbird for the Helix 5 series. So this is Wade from fishfindermounts.com and Float Tube Fanatics. Really like this Humminbird Helix 5 DI. It's got the down imaging on this product here, and obviously the traditional sonar as well. So I'm looking at both screens here right now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.